Kendra will see you in a couple of minutes. All new at 10, a storm of events unfolding in the state today over mask mandates. Now, it all started when the Attorney General released a new opinion saying the city of Columbia violated state law when requiring masks for all people indoors, including school children. Now, that letter prompted a defiant response from the mayor of Columbia, and the debate has a lot of experts talking about a legal battle that could extend to the upstate and all parts of South Carolina, depending on what happens next. Matt Koufax has been watching this for us every step of the way. He talked with some attorneys and with schools, along with some parents in the upstate tonight. So, Matt, what did you find out?
Yeah, well, Cody, this story has taken one crazy turn after another. I did get a chance to speak with officials with the city of Greenville today who told me they feel, as the law is written now, they don't have the authority to issue a mask mandate. They have done it for city employees, the people they feel like they can do it for. You see that sign on the door right here. But this is obviously a debate that is going to be a very fiery one, legal experts tell me. We'll just have to see what happens.
Parents like Gina Smith say they're not a fan of masks, but
I think every parent's perspective is unique. Every child is different.
She says her two children have afforded her the opportunity to see all sides, with a special needs fourth grader not being able to wear one and a high schooler chasing athletics who chooses to wear one.
I know it will not work for my youngest child, which is why we have homeschooling for the second year. For my oldest child, she's more flexible.
But whether the debate over mask mandates in schools makes it to the upstate depends on a battle being waged in the Midlands right now. It's something Attorney John Reckenbile says needs to be sorted before the return to school.
This is something that's got to be dealt with, and the only way to deal with it is this matter come to court.
Attorney General Alan Wilson issuing a new opinion on the decision by the city of Columbia to require masks for everyone over the age of 2, including in city schools. The AG saying in a letter, quote, "These ordinances are in conflict with state law," referring to a state budget proviso which says, quote, "No school district may use funds to require that its students wear a face mask." But Reckenbile says there's one problem.
I'm looking at it right now, and it clearly says school districts. That budget appropriation is only for schools.
While the state may think local cities and towns are implied in this, Reckenbile says this could give way to a court battle.
It's just, I think, government overreach when you're telling the locales that you cannot implement what they believe is in the best interest of the safety, health, and welfare of the students.
He says there is precedent that says state funds must go towards, quote, "the general welfare," which could be interpreted as health and safety. So could the city of Columbia and other cities across the state have a case?
That's what's going to be the ultimate issue that the court's going to decide, is this appropriations going to the general welfare protection, or is it not?
So obviously this isn't a school district that's mandating this, it is a city. Reckenbile says he could see this going all the way to the South Carolina Supreme Court. Two scenarios could unfold at that point. Either the city of Columbia could beat the state, or the state could win out. He says, though, it could even go further than that. He says he could even see Governor Henry McMaster calling a special session where they devise a new law specifically to deal with this. So again, we'll have to see what happens. Back to you.
Matt, thanks. The mayor of Columbia, Steve Benjamin, did release a statement in response to the Attorney General Wilson's letter, saying the city and its officials fundamentally disagree with his opinion and that they believe, quote, "our city government has a constitutional authority and responsibility to preserve the lives, safety, health, and welfare of our city and its citizens."